I mean, Dev, he's just supreme competitor. Devin Whitfield, supreme competitor. He's a guy that his effort is a great example for our guys, how hard he plays on both ends of the floor. Whatever's happening for him offensively, it doesn't affect his mentality in the defensive end. He's obviously one of the best shooters in the country. He made about 100 threes last year, I think 99 at over 44% from the three-point line, and shot in the low 50s from the field and over 80 from the line. And so unbelievable efficiency on the offensive end. And he's an elite defender at 6'5" with good feet and great length. And again, a guy that just, plays his tail off and affects winning at a high level. So Dev's fantastic. Mikhail Berry is a guy we think has a chance to be a great player. I don't know if it's going to happen for him, right now or over time, but he's a guy that, out of all the guys in our program, we got a lot of guys put the ball in the basket. He probably scores it easier than anybody else in our program, and can do it from all three levels, and is like some of the great scorers we've had in the past in terms of his ability. I think you're kind of born with that knack or you're not, and Mikhail can really get going, can really put the ball in the basket. He's continuing to grow in his understanding of the game, and the defensive end is always a challenge for young players, figuring out what we do on that end. But as those things round into form, as his understanding of the game improves, decision-making improves, and his defense, individual, collective, team defense gets better, he's a guy that's got a chance to have an unbelievable, career here. And Tyler McKinney's a true freshman out of Asheville, North Carolina, and Tyler's guy that is, again, we got really high hopes for. He's, there's guys who really work hard. There's guys who are obsessed with it. He's on the obsessed end of things, which is right in our, speaks to our language. He's in the gym all the time. He's a guy that is constantly working, constantly trying to get better. There's not much like Devin, there's not a practice where after practice he's not in there getting shots up with a coach, working on his game. You can go there in the morning, he's working, go there at night, he's working. And so he's a guy that really cares about it, and he's going to continue just to get better and better and better. And again, just a little bit like Mikhail with these young guys with so many veterans, there's some patience to it. But certainly those guys this year, certainly potentially and without question down the line, have a chance to affect us and impact us and be really special players at LMU.